Buhari Lai Mohammed sued over failure to publish copy of arrangement with Twitter. Hello, my wonderful people. Remember when our president was sulking, yeah? When he was throwing tantrum because Twitter, Twitter deleted his tweets where he was insinuating, a war in Nigeria. And Twitter said, as the president, you shouldn't be doing things like this and all that. And they quickly, they deleted his tweet. And he said, they left Nnamdi Kanu's tweet. Why did you delete my tweet? You don't know I'm the president. You don't know I'm the president of the country. And so Twitter was banned in Nigeria. And we all know when they finally said they were unbanning Twitter, nobody could be bothered. Nigerians were not even, couldn't be bothered. But guess what? There was an arrangement that was reached. The arrangement has not been made public. When they banned Twitter, they were quick to tell Nigerians that for this reason, for that reason, they were banning Twitter. Now it was time for them to tell Nigerians, what it was all about. They could not, and for this reason, they've been sued. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. Syrup sues Buhari Lai Mohammed over failure to publish copy of arrangements with Twitter. The Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project has filed a lawsuit against President Muhammadu Buhari over the failure to publish copy of the arrangement with the federal government recently signed with Twitter, and the failure to publish the details of the terms and conditions of any such arrangement. Joined in the suit as responsible is Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture. The federal government had in January lifted the suspension of Twitter operation in Nigeria, stating that Twitter has agreed to act with a respectful acknowledgement of Nigerian laws and national culture and history. But in the suit number FHC/L/C/23/2020 filed last Friday at the Federal High Court, Abuja, Syrup is asking the court to direct and compel President Muhammadu Buhari and Alhaji Lai Mohammed to release and widely publish the copy of the arrangement with Twitter, the terms and the conditions, and any such arrangement. In the suit, Syrup is arguing that it is in the interest of justice to gain its application. Publishing the agreement will enable Nigeria to understand what the legal framework is and what we are in. We cannot walk blindly without ensuring we understand the terms and conditions. We don't even trust those who have made this arrangement on our behalf. For lifting the suspension of Twitter, for not using the protects and all that is in the legal disclosure, this is so not fair. Syrup is also arguing that publishing the arrangement with Twitter will promote transparency, accountability, helps to mitigate threats to Nigeria rights online, as well as interfere with online privacy, freedom of expression. According to Syrup, any agreement with social media company must be met with the constitutional requirement of legality, necessarily probed, the legitimacy, secret arrangement, terms and conditions, and all fundamental requirements must be met. So, a group called Syrup is taking Nigerian's government to court over secrecy. Okay, when Nigerian government said they were suing Twitter, everybody was aware. Now it's time for them to tell Nigerians the truth as to what as regards to what that has been all about. We can't get them to stand up for truth and to tell us exactly what is going on. So Nigerians are of the opinion that, if we're going to be using this very social media platform again, and you said you've reached some terms and conditions, we are not babies. Yeah, we need to understand what these terms and conditions is all about. So we are not in debt. We are not indicted. in any way, and we are not tricked into whatever that will come in turn to bite us later. So these are things being, first of all, the federal government has been asked to reach and to bridge this gap, but of course they're not forthcoming. They keep, pushing it here and there, and for this reason, this course, Syrup is charging the federal government, President Muhammad Buhari, the Minister of Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, yeah, you have to, you have to tell us what you've signed. We can't just go on with everything or anything you have said, because in the first place, we don't even trust you. You see, we don't even trust what you have signed. We need to understand what is going on, what has happened, and how we are in the midst. We need to really understand everything that is going on in that regards. So this is part of some of the things going on. The federal government of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, Alhaji Lai Mohammed has seriously and since been making a lot of consultations with Twitter as to Nigeria being restored in the use of the social media platform. However, it's so unfair that these things have not been made public. For instance, in a kingdom like in a country like the United Kingdom, you can't do that. It has to be on the faces of newspaper. People have to give their contributions. I mean, there are things that are done decently and in order, so people know what they are getting themselves into. They can't just download this. You said there was a term and conditions for which yourself and Twitter has agreed and signed. Yeah, but we need to be in the knowing. We need to be in the knowing. You can't just go ahead and make agreement for over 200 million individuals and tell us that that is it. No, it doesn't work that way. So for this course, Buhari himself and Lai Mohammed will have to go to court and explain why the terms and conditions of this very matter has not been made public, and then why Nigerians are not up to date with some of these things that are going on, so we can understand what is happening. Okay, you can't make decision for us, and we're not in the knowing. We don't even know what you're doing and how it affects us. Okay, so that when things happen, we're careful. We know exactly where we went in. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.